Is it just me, or do all these galleries use the same red laser beams? You think they would have upgraded to invisible ones by now? G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Victimless Crimes is an early 90s heist flick about a couple of thieves who think they've devised the perfect scheme, swipe bad art from overinsured galleries and walk away clean. Unfortunately, things don't go exactly to plan, and that victimless setup unravels fast. It's a scrappy little thriller with clever twists, dry irony, and just enough chaos to steal your attention.
Hi.
Hi.
What?
How'd it go?
Perfectly.
No, problems?
Nope.
Followed my plan exactly?
Yes, I followed your plan exactly. You know I hate that thing.
But you said you'd carry it. That was the plan. You said you'd follow my plan exactly. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
News?
Sure hope I made it in time.
Well, if not tonight, then tomorrow night.
Well, I'm an artist. I can't wait to see our reviews.
I'm an art critic. Trust me. Can't put stock in anything you say.
Administration officials declined further comment.
What a piece of crap.
Locally, there's been another in a series of thefts that have plagued Chicago art galleries. Again, apparently the work of Le Chat, or the Cat. And police are on the scene at this time.
People pay millions of dollars for this shit?
Yes, this is apparently the work of the same perpetrator. He did leave behind the telltale late chat calling card.
I took a world of favor and burned this
Security
thing.
police did catch a glimpse of the suspect. He's approximately 5'5" or 6", young Caucasian male. And that's really all that we can release at this particular time.
We'll bring you more on this story as it develops. In other news,
Caucasian male of slight build.
I have designed the victimless crime.
What's that?
Our burglaries. Everybody wins. Galleries collect from the insurance company. Martin collects from the paintings he fences. We collect from Martin. Nobody gets hurt.
Well, there's the artist.
Well, I would hardly say that stealing truly bad art can be called a crime.
I guess.
You know, you're gonna miss this.
Yeah. But you know, we should quit while we're ahead. So this is it, right? This is it, right?
I was having a hard time remembering what I looked like. This was particularly unnerving. I began to suspect that this one persistent vision I was having at the time was supposed to be someone I knew. Some revised version. I kept asking, who is it? There never came any answer, but a sound did begin to shape itself. And I was feeling the image pulling me under.
Louis,
Oh, hi, Eric. How you doing?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I don't know. I've been at this thing for hours. It's just not happening.
You're too critical. I saw your work. It's good.
Thanks.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's just a piece, sort of about where I'm at in life.
Like the one of your wedding?
You saw that? Oh, it was ages ago.
Yeah, I saw it. It was really good. What did Terry say about it?
Well, I don't know. Not much. He's not the most supportive person.
Does he want you to stay home and be a housewife or something?
Something like that.
He's one of the most respected critics in town.
Yeah, well, his opinion of my work is really pretty irrelevant to me, Eric. I mean, I do this because it's important to me.
Well, I gotta go. Don't work too hard, Louis. See you.
Yeah, try not to.
Now this is a very exciting piece. You know, the artist has been getting excellent press. You may have heard of her. Emily Milter.
Honey, have you heard of Emily Milter?
I've heard of Steve Milter. Are they related?
I really couldn't say.
We just redid our den. We need something in blue.
A pale blue, a powder blue, a robin's egg blue, a blue like Mom's eyes.
Blue. Well, you know, there are some very nice paintings on that far wall, and I think some of them are blue. Why not have a look? And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you.
Thank you so much, dearie.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, maybe you can. I'm a buyer for a very well-to-do collector, and lately he's been showing a lot of enthusiasm for Dadaism. He has a very impressive collection of Cubist work. Do you have anything with this sort of influence?
A well-to-do collector?
Very well-to-do. I mean, he's absolutely no object. As a matter of fact, he only gave me one precondition. Anything I do purchase must match a second-place All-League bowling trophy.
I hardly have time for this.
All right, I'm gonna level with you. I'm an artist. I'm walking the streets idly this morning. I walk by the gallery. I see you in the window, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, I'm gonna be totally truthful with you right now. I have to paint you. I have to paint you right now, and I have to paint you in the nude.
Sorry, no nudes.
You wouldn't be totally nude. I mean, you'd be wearing a garter belt, maybe a nice choker.
Oh, yeah? And what's in it for me? Not even close, pal.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Bored? Is that Martin's loot?
Loot? You make it sound so dirty.
Oh, no, I envy your life in the fast lane.
Well, I won't be there very much longer. My life is becoming very domestic and very boring.
Really? And how is Louise these days?
Do I detect a little hostility in that question? Now, wait a minute. That's just the way it happened between us. We had a very good year.
It was a year and a half.
Year and a half. See, that's how good it was. The time just seemed to fly by.
Wait here.
It's just business, Sean.
You ripped me off.
Terry Sullivan is here to see you.
Just a second. It's like this, Sean. Art is a business just like anything else. Even Warhol said that business art is the next step after art. He goes on to say that making money is art. So you see, Sean, we are both artists, you and I. We just work in different mediums.
You're so full of shit.
Look, we made a deal. We signed a contract. If you don't understand it, I suggest you retain a fucking attorney and have him give me a call.
Was that Sean O'Brien I saw leaving?
You know him?
Yeah, saw some of his work at a small exhibition. I think I gave him a good review.
Oh, was that the one good review you gave in 1987? Or was that 88?
All right, Martin, make jokes. I wouldn't have pissed him off. He's good.
The kid's hysterical, so don't start with me, please. He just doesn't understand business. This is very good. Outstanding.
It's a piece of crap, Martin.
Who gives a shit what you think? I got a Frenchman who'll give me $500,000 for this thing.
Unbelievable.
Believe it, Terry. This type of guy, he gets what he wants, period. Either by buying it outright or... Besides, the exchange rates are very good right now. And with unification in '92, the European market's going to be unbelievable, a fucking gold mine. So, you going to be at the opening tonight?
I wouldn't miss it, Martin.
Great. Bring your wife, Lisa.
Louise.
Right, Louise. Bring her too. It's going to be a great party.
I will.
Outstanding. Oh, Terry, I have a favor to ask of you.
What?
Steal me another painting.
No, Martin, I told you, I'm retiring. My partner wants to quit while we're ahead, so...
Yeah, but this is different. I want you to steal this painting from me, from this gallery. C'est simple comme bonjour.
I don't get it.
I'm getting heat from the guy who gets the painting smuggled out of the country. All of a sudden, he wants more money. He says he'll blow the entire operation open if I don't pay him off.
So pay him off.
The only way I can raise the kind of cash he's talking about is to steal one of my own paintings and score the insurance. And Terry, I need you to do it tonight.
No!
What's the big deal? You'll be here for the opening, right? You'll look the place over then. You'll get all the information you need. I'll even tell you when the guards change shifts.
No. No, my partner wants out.
Fuck your partner. It's a nothing job. Do it yourself.
I can't.
What's the matter? You scared?
No, I'm not scared. I have a very delicate system. It requires 2 people.
Terry, I'm in trouble here. This guy has me by the balls. I'll double your fee.
No. No, you'll triple my fee.
Jesus Christ, Terry.
Those are my terms.
What about your partner?
Hey, fuck my partner.
Okay.
Smart choice, Martin. I'll take care of everything tonight.
Chandler, Martin. Okay, it's all set.
So you're back visiting your old teacher, huh? Oh, you have made my day. So, are you working on anything?
Yeah. I'm working on some video pieces.
Oh, good, good. How's it coming?
Not bad. I'm still working through some concepts, you know, trying to organize them.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I guess I've sort of hit a block lately.
Well, just relax. You relax. You always did work too hard. I just let it come. It'll come. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Maggie, what do you think about this Lashar?
It's horrible.
Oh, I don't know. It sounds kind of exciting.
It makes my skin crawl every time I think about it. Could you imagine somebody taking a razor blade to a canvas?
Yeah. But, you know, at least it wasn't anything important.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you're familiar with the pieces that were taken, right?
Yes.
Well, Maggie, none of them are very good.
What difference does that make?
Well, I'm just saying that if
Who are we to make that kind of judgment? It doesn't matter what they took.
Hey, I know that. I know that. Listen, you going to Martin's gallery opening tonight?
I don't know. I suppose. I don't know. I can only take Martin in small doses, about 15 minutes at a time.
You got long, huh?
Maggie, how are you? You got any hot prospects for me? You'll send them to me, right? Mm-hmm. Outstanding. Yes. It's outstanding.
What are you doing?
1,000 words on the plight of the not-for-profit gallery.
How's it going?
It's not.
I saw Maggie today.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, Maggie could probably help me with this piece.
You think so?
Yeah. She could explain that art is sacrosanct and should be shielded from the corruptive influences of capitalism. You know, spiritual versus material, that kind of thing. If I could manage to get through the discussion without puking all over myself, I'd have my piece.
Maggie's my friend, and I'd appreciate if you wouldn't talk about it that way.
Come on, Louise. What goes around comes around. What'd you say about me today?
We didn't talk about you today.
No, what'd you talk about?
LaShaw. Relax, Terry. To her, it's just a news story. We're okay.
What did old Maggie think of LaShaw?
Exactly what you'd assume.
There's only one thing I can't stand about Maggie.
Only one?
It's the guy she married.
Terry, come on. Arthur is the sweetest man.
Oh, come on. If Maggie's so spiritually connected to her painting, how could she marry that guy?
What do you mean?
Louise, Arthur offends every aesthetic sensibility I have. Arthur is an accountant. Arthur drives an Oldsmobile. Arthur is a golfer who, if it were anatomically possible, would fuck his 9-iron.
Oh, that's just charming.
It's a joke.
Terry, it's great to see you. How are you? Louise, how long has it been?
I can't remember.
You got any idea how gorgeous your wife is? Do I have to tell you?
No, you don't, Martin.
Good. Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
Stefan Van Dyke's in a heated conversation with a couple of wealthy Texans.
Stefan the Red, this I gotta see.
No, I've got to break it up. Look, it's great to see you guys. Have a wonderful time. We've got an outstanding buffet, so be sure to have a bite.
Tell me, Fox, I looked at the guy's work. I was that far from throwing it away. You picked this up?
I picked it up. I think I'll flip that over and make 40, 50%. Los Angeles,
where's
New
the
York.
artistic integrity?
What are you talking about, artistic integrity?
I'm going to business with you. I can't believe, what am I doing to myself?
Hey, Sullivan.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, nice to see you. You're looking lovely tonight. And you, did I ever tell you your taste in clothes very eclectic? But you can pull that sort of thing off.
Fox, aren't you under indictment for something?
Listen, Terry, did you pan Alvin Weber's show? Did you?
Yes, I did, because he paints like a gibbon.
You know, I'm holding about 4 of his properties right now. I lost a fortune.
Yeah, what do you want from this guy? Listen, forget that. Do you have any cash?
You boys will excuse me.
Of course. Good to see you, Louise. You're a charming girl. So, do you have cash? Are you liquid?
What do you ask?
Listen, we got a very interesting proposition for you. We're forming a limited partnership.
Okay. We're marketing a line of Monet coffee mugs.
It's Manet.
Monet? Are you confident?
I'm telling you.
Terry, I put a coffee mug in front of you. Would you rather see a Monet on it or a Manet?
I don't drink from impressionist mugs. Will you excuse me?
What the hell does that mean?
Critics.
Yeah, you should see.
Arthur.
It's fine, Terry. How are you?
Maggie, how are you? Nice to see you.
We were just talking about Ann Salerno's work.
Yes. I think her oils are magnificent. I take it you don't agree.
Oh, no. I was just thinking how strange it is that a talent like Ann's can go so unnoticed by so many people for so long.
So, Arthur, is now the right time to go long on T-bills?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Terry. You see, the thing about T-bills is you want to make sure that... Let me explain it to you like this. See, the thing about...
What do you mean you can't help me? You said you would.
If you don't like it, I suggest you open your own gallery. Chandler, so glad you can make it.
Hey, Martin, I would have missed this for anything.
That's great, outstanding.
Sure, when I read about this in the paper this morning, I canceled everything so I could be here.
Really?
That was good of you.
You know, at first, I was a little disappointed because my invitation never arrived.
Is that right?
Yeah, but then I figured it was probably some sort of clerical error.
I'll speak to my secretary about it.
Oh, hey, no problem. I'm here, right?
Yes, you are. So enjoy yourself. Have a drink. The keg ran out, but we have champagne.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have a champagne.
Oh, Terry.
Maggie.
Am I on the way to the bathroom?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Have you seen Martin?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I thought he might be back here getting some young unknown artist to sign his career away.
Well, that sounds like Martin, doesn't it?
Found a good makeout spot here.
I want to be alone.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
I got us a job for tonight.
What?
Louise, it is a nothing job. Martin wants us to hit his gallery and score the insurance money. He's giving us all the inside information. It is a nothing job. Louise, he's gonna triple. He's gonna triple our usual fee.
You know, that sounds very promising. Let me get that number. Got a pen? Thanks.
Right, you're gonna go in through the north skylight. The name of the painting is Drinking Glass by Peter McNabb. It's on the west wall. The guards change shifts every quarter hour, so time it accordingly. Okay?
Okay.
Look, I should have told you about this. Martin offered...
We gotta go.
So tell me, Chandler, will your entrance into the ranks of the nouveau riche change you? Or will you remain your same lovable self?
You know something, Martin? I don't like you. Never have, never will.
Chandler, we've got to get out of here.
Relax, just relax. Don't you want to know why I don't like you?
Why don't you like me, Chandler?
Because you're a bullshit artist.
I guess it comes with the territory.
Shut up. You're not funny. You're a bullshit artist, and that's something I can't stand.
I'm not going in.
Right back.
Look, Chandler, can't you get it through your thick, balding head that they're coming here to steal the painting tonight? If they don't steal the painting, then there's no insurance. If there's no insurance money, then there's no payoff. And if there's no payoff, you don't get your Caribbean island full of naked women.
Insurance money? Bullshit. I think you're a very rich man, Martin. I know how many of these paintings I've helped you get out of the country.
I don't care what you do, Chandler. I'm getting out of here.
I don't even know why Martin was in the office. Why was he there? What was he doing? We're coming to hit the gallery and he's sitting in his office?
Yeah. I mean, they're nervous, some people.
What?
Terry, we have to do something.
That's right, Louise. We have to do something. What is it that you propose we do?
I propose we go to the police.
Call the police. That's a good idea. Maybe if we're really nice, they'll only charge us with half the felonies we've committed recently.
Terry, there is a murderer out there.
Louise!
Just tell them what you saw.
What the hell was I doing in the gallery in the middle of the night?
All right, fine. Then I'll confess that I'm LaShaw, that I committed all those break-ins, and if I have to go to jail, I go to jail.
Fine. But I'm part of this, too. That's called conspiracy. And I don't know why you want to become Little Miss Martyr all of a sudden. I don't want to do time.
All I'm saying is we have to take responsibility.
What?
That's right. We can't just walk away from this. Terry, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
Louise. Yeah.
Terry, it's Elizabeth. The guard found Martin's body.
What?
It's on the 10 o'clock news.
Turn on the news.
Another robbery at a local art gallery. It seems LeChamp has struck again, this time with deadly results. It appears that when he broke into the Prism Gallery, the owner, Martin Madden, was still there. The thief shot Madden and stole this painting, Peter McNabb's drinking glass. Police are baffled by this turn of events. None of the earlier robberies were violent. If anyone has any information about this or any of the other robberies, please notify the police.
Yeah.
I called the police.
Why did you do that?
I had to. Was it you?
No, I'll be right there.
That was the painting I was supposed to take.
We're gonna call the cops.
I think that's the best thing.
We're gonna give him a shot. It's not gonna be either one of us.
What do you mean?
Whoever killed Martin's trying to frame us. We're gonna turn the tables on them. The police think LeChamp killed Martin. So this is what we do. We call the cops. We describe the guy that I saw. This way they have a lead suspect for the murder and for the burglaries. You understand?
No.
There was a party tonight. The police know that. We were there. They know that too. They can check on it. We left late. We came home. You forgot your purse. We went back. That's why we were there. That's our excuse. You understand that? Louise, do you understand?
Yes. I understand. No.
Louise, you have to call the police.
Describe the man I saw.
Louise, the police are looking for a man, not you. That's the key to this whole thing. That's our trump card. We're gonna play it now.
What will I say?
What I just told you. You forgot your purse. I drove you back. I stayed in the car. It's very easy.
Can I help you?
Yes. My name is Louise Sullivan. I need to make a report about some information regarding Mr. Madden's murder.
All right, please hold.
Okay.
This is Detective Crone with the homicide. I'd like to come over.
Right now?
Yeah, I need to take a statement.
That'd be fine. 1616 North Bolton Street.
Thanks, Mrs. Sullivan. I'll be right over.
I'll be waiting. He's coming right over. He wants to come over and take a statement.
Now, why is he coming over here? Why aren't you going over there?
Terry, I just assume not be wearing this when he gets here.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
You what?
I'm gonna leave. Just afraid if he comes over here, he starts asking questions. We're gonna cross each other up. Listen to me. You were the card we're playing. He's not gonna question anything if he's talking to a woman. Look at me. Look at me. You can pull this off. I know you can, okay? I'm going for a walk. I'm gonna be back in an hour.
Terry. God, Terry, what's happening?
Why did you call the police?
To find out what happened. They didn't tell me
Could
anything.
have asked me. I was there.
You were there? Terry, you told me you didn't...
I didn't do anything. Just happened to be there. I heard shots in Martin's office. I barely got out of there alive.
Now, who was the guy who smuggled the art out of the country?
I don't know.
You mean you don't know?
Well, Terry Martin didn't tell me those things. Wait a minute, Terry.
What?
It's on tape.
What tape?
Martin videotaped everything that went on in his office.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know how paranoid he is? Was.
Jesus Christ. Where was the camera?
Behind the desk, hidden in the wall.
How long has he been doing this?
As long as I've worked
Why
there.
didn't you tell me about
Terry, don't yell at me. This is good. It'll clear you.
Over that goddamn videotape. Now, how many other people know about this?
I don't think anyone does.
Why don't you think that?
Because I remember the day I found it. Martin got really pissed off. He told me to forget I even saw it.
Maybe the police don't know about it.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Sullivan?
Yes, that's me. Please, call me Louise.
All right. I'm Detective Chandler Cronwith. We spoke on the phone.
Yes.
This is my case, and any information you could give me would be quite helpful.
Oh, of course. Sure, come on in. Can I get you something to drink?
Oh, no thanks. I'm on duty. Just a couple questions, and I'll get out of here.
Oh, sure.
So, how'd you know Mr. Madden?
Oh, my husband was a staff consultant for Mr. Madden's gallery.
Is your husband in?
He's out. He's visiting a friend.
I gotta tell you, this is one hell of an apartment you got here.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it's so big, it's like an airplane hangar or something.
Yes.
You rent?
No, we own it.
Huh. Very impressive. Oh. TV's busted.
No, this is a sculpture.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh. Is this your husband?
I need that tape. I'm in a lot of trouble.
How will I get in there?
Wear that skirt I like. They'll be falling all over themselves, right?
I don't know about this.
All you have to do is get in there, get the tape, get out.
Well, then what do I do?
Get it to me.
What do you do with it?
Doctor it. Send it to the cops.
I don't know if I can.
Mind if I smoke?
Oh, no.
I don't understand, Louise. Why didn't you call us right away?
Boy, I don't really know what was going through my head. Oh, I was scared. I was very upset. It wasn't until my husband managed to calm me down that I was able to call you.
Is this thing an ashtray?
Yes.
Oh, I thought maybe it was art. So, why did you go back to the gallery after you left the party?
I forgot my purse. You see, when I got home, I called Martin, asked if he wouldn't mind if I stopped by and picked it up. And he said, sure. So I went back.
Did you get your purse?
Yes, yes. In fact, it's right over here.
That's fine. So, you got your purse when? Before you heard the shots?
I got my purse. I heard 2 shots. I called out Martin's name. That's when I saw the man with the gun.
Then what'd you do?
Well, I got out of there as fast as I could. I ran to my car. That's where my husband was waiting.
Let me get this straight. You got your purse, and then you heard 2 shots?
That's correct.
I still don't get it. I mean, why didn't Mr. Madden give you the purse? I mean, if he was there, right?
Oh, sure. Well, you see, when I spoke to Martin on the phone, he said that he might be with someone, so he wanted to leave the purse by the door. Do you know what I mean?
No, not really.
Marty, he had lots of friends. Yeah, some really close friends. Some intimate friends.
Oh, he was there with a woman.
That seems to be what he was saying. Yeah.
Oh, I see. That little devil.
So that should do it?
Yeah. You've been great. Thanks a lot, Louise.
Sure. If you don't mind, it's been a long day.
You know what? I'd kind of like to wait here till your husband gets back.
Why don't I have him give you a call?
Well, you see, the thing is, I've been working on this case a long time, and I'm kind of anxious to wrap things up, so I'll just wait here for him. That is, if you don't mind, Louise.
No, I don't mind.
Where'd you say he was?
He's visiting a friend. Yeah, I guess he was detained. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Louise, hey, I heard you talking up here, and I was just wondering if you... Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. No, well, what happened to your foot?
Last week's Bahama Mama party. You missed it.
Oh, no. Richard, this is Detective Cronwith.
And this is Richard, our next door neighbor.
Hi.
How are you? Is everything okay?
Oh, sure, yeah. Everything's fine.
Well, good. Then you can come join the party. It's the blue margaritas.
Well, maybe later.
Yeah, come by later. Those margaritas are awfully blue.
Take care of your foot, huh? Oh, well, hope he's okay.
Well, I really have to go now. Wish your husband was here.
Yeah, so do I. But if we think of anything else, we'll be sure to call you.
Or I'll call.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Thank you.
You ready for this? I'm out. I'm walking around. And I'm thinking to myself, I should go talk to Elizabeth because over the phone she's falling to pieces. She's high strung, you know? So I go over there. This is what she tells me. Martin had a video camera behind his desk. He videotaped everything that went on in his office. Can you believe that?
Is Elizabeth all right?
Yeah, she's fine. She's very high strung. So listen, this is what I'm thinking. I'm all over that tape fencing paintings, right? But so is the killer. So all we have to do is get the tape. Elizabeth's getting it right now. All we have to do, get the tape, redub it, you re-edit it. That way we'll be okay. Huh?
Jerry, I'm going to bed now. Could you please sleep out here tonight?
What's the matter with you?
Or I'll sleep on the couch. I really don't care.
What are you talking about?
She's all over you.
You know, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I want to know. But we don't have time for this bullshit. We have a situation on our hands. We have to find that tape and we have to re-edit it.
We don't have to do a fucking thing, Terry! I have to re-edit that tape. Just like I have to talk to the cop. Just like I have to break into all those galleries. Now just do me one thing. You leave me alone tonight.
Yeah, I'll be at the gallery at midnight. Yeah, later.
You in on that gallery murder?
Yeah, this is becoming a real pain in the ass.
Have you got anything?
Nothing.
You know, it's really hard to believe.
What?
I mean, who would whack somebody over a painting?
Yeah, well, these people take themselves very seriously. You ever meet any of these artist types?
Not my speed.
Well, doing this case, I've had the privilege many times over. You know why these art people are so important?
Why?
Because they call themselves important, that's all.
What are you talking about?
Well, these big shots, they go find some kid who painted a picture of a dog's ass. Now, you and me, we look at it and we think, so what? It's a dog's ass. But they look at it and they think, no, this is something important. So they go out and buy the painting, and now they're important. You see how that works?
Yeah, I get it.
And these people, they got a lot of money, so they can go out and buy a lot of paintings. And the more they buy, the more important they feel. Until they start feeling so important, they think they can just go out and do whatever the fuck they want. So that's when they go and whack someone. That's what this case is about.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. Well, you and me, we know better.
What do you mean?
Well, we know that they're not that important. We have to explain that to them.
Yeah, right.
Well, you can't let them just go think they can do whatever the fuck they want. You know, I figure someone's got to tell them.
Sucker. What are you doing here?
Not too much.
You mean they got you just standing around here like a moron?
Go figure.
Top man like you, I can't believe it.
I've got the tape. I saw who did it. I'll meet you at the Riviera in 15 minutes.
Detective,
Yeah, over here.
you got a call from the station.
Tell them I'll be 20 minutes.
Thank you. I need to go to the Riviera. It's on Lawrence and Broadway.
See you, sucker.
How much?
$250.
Keep the change.
Well, thanks very much.
Hello.
Louise, it's Maggie.
Hey, Maggie.
I saw the late news. I must talk to you.
Sure, Maggie. Come right over.
Is there a back way out of here?
Sure, it's right back that way.
I think you have something in mind.
Terry, what can I get you?
Nothing. Have you seen Elizabeth?
Yeah. She left this for you.
Where is she?
She went down that way.
What are you talking about?
Shut up. Give it to me.
What?
Who else knows about the tape?
No one, I swear.
What did you call it, the gallery?
No one. I was trying to call the police.
I am so fucking tired of being played like a moron by people like you. Do you know how frustrating that is? Do you? Huh? Do you? Come on, answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Answer me. Answer me.
Louise, are you all right?
Yeah.
Where's Terry?
I don't know. He's out.
Louise, I know Terry is Le Chat.
No.
I told myself I wasn't going to interfere, But I heard what happened at the gallery tonight, and I'm worried about you.
Maggie, you're wrong.
I don't care what happens to Terry, believe me. That's not why I'm here. Art and I just want you to know that you can stay with us as long as you need to, if that's what
Maggie, Terry isn't LaShaw.
Please don't cover for him. I know.
I am. Now, I didn't kill Martin. You gotta believe that. But yes, I stole all those paintings. I did it. I just did it. I didn't even feel bad about it. I mean, we made a lot of money. I mean, look at this place. We made a lot of money. But we were gonna quit. And then Terry said, we have one more painting to steal from Martin's gallery.
Can't you see how he's taken advantage of you? He doesn't even have the guts to break in himself.
It's not true. It was my decision.
It's not important. Look, we'll take care of you. We'll get you a good lawyer. But you have got to go to the police and tell them what's happened. Everything. Do you understand?
You know, when this all started, it seemed so easy. You know, when we were young, everybody said, you know, Terry and Louise, they can do anything. Yeah, well, we tried anything. But we just weren't very good at being starving artists. So we devised this plan. Oh, gosh, it was brilliant. Then we finally decided to quit. Look where we are.
And ladies, lift 2, 3, 4. Higher 2, 3, 4. Keep those stomachs tucked in tight.
I got the tape.
Terry, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Louise, I've been doing some thinking. I'm sorry about that fight we had. Just everything's happening so fast. I'm trying to do what's best for both of us. Now, this thing with Elizabeth. You misunderstood that. I should have explained it to you. What you said about the police. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still say something.
Terry, you are so smart. So smart. But you don't understand anything. The police? Terry, that game was over a long time ago.
I don't know that I'd call this a game.
Yes, you would. If you were really honest with yourself, you would.
Oh, very good. My, we can certainly turn a phrase. Now, if you're through exercising your sense of irony, can we move on?
How did you get to be so angry, Terry? You know, I've always wondered...
Stop! I want analysis. I'll go see a fucking shrink.
Think you can just walk away from this?
I'm not walking away from this, Terry. I'm walking away from you. Don't you want to say something mean to me?
How dare you? How
fucking dare you? You know, I'll never forget the look in your eyes the first time we planned to break in. And I'll never forget the expression on your face the first time you came home with a painting. I'll never forget how you spent the money.
I admit it. You're right. There is blood on my hands, and it will always be there. But there's one crime that you have left out. You see, when I first met you, I was miserable. I'd been out of school a couple of years. I couldn't sell a thing. I remember wondering, is this what my life is going to be? I mean, I got to the point where I could hardly drag myself out of bed in the morning. I just didn't want to take responsibility for my own life. For my own happiness. So I gave that responsibility to you. And up until this moment, I've been afraid to take it back. It was a terrible thing to do, to give myself over to you like that, and then lie to myself and call it a marriage. Martin's death, the stealing, I will live with that forever. But it's this other crime that I am walking away from.
You do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna clean up this mess. And I swear to Christ, for every minute I spend in jail, you're gonna spend a fucking year.
I hope you get better someday, Terry. I really mean that. But I don't think you ever will.
Where's your wife?
She's out of this.
Where's the videotape?
I don't have it.
Where's the videotape?
Sullivan? Are you okay?
Yes.
Very sorry about your husband. Mrs. Sullivan, could you please explain what happened here tonight?
Yeah. Yes, my husband and I were out back, and we heard some noise. So we came running into the living room, and there was this man.
Had you ever seen him before?
Yes, he had stopped by earlier today to ask some questions about Martin's death. My husband was a consultant for Martin. He must have noticed our art collection.
Same mode of entry as all the other art robbers. And I even found that in his pocket.
You know, it's really hard to believe. He was such a good cop.
Believe it. That Peter McNabb picture that was stolen yesterday? Found it in his car.
Well, that just about wraps it up. We'll finish with your statement, take a few more pictures, and we'll be out of your way. Oh, one last thing. Is that your gun?
Oh, that's my husband's.
Did he have a permit for it?
Yes, he did.
Well, we'll have to take it in for evidence.
Of course.
I don't want you to be concerned. It's just a formality. I mean, obviously, you had to defend yourself.
This is apparently the work of the same perpetrator, It
seems LeChamp has struck again, this time with deadly results. After months of investigation, the mysterious case of LeChamp has come to a brutal end.
Security police did catch a glimpse of the suspect.
Police are baffled by this turn of events.
He's approximately 5'5" or 6", young Caucasian male. Late chat.
LeChamp.
Late chat.
It now appears that LeChamp, who has captured headlines all over the country, was the work of one man, Detective Chandler Cronweth. Sullivan was killed trying to save his wife, bringing to an end this bizarre case of murder. Mrs. Sullivan then killed Detective Cronweth.
What a strange way to end the movie. A 2-minute long video montage of all the events we've just seen. I'm not sure if that was meant to be symbolic, accidental, or the editor trying to justify their paycheck. Anyway, aside from that, what genuinely surprised me was just how clever the story was. The whole victimless crime angle gave it this delicious sense of irony. Forget all the murders piling up around them. These two crooks have convinced themselves they've found a moral loophole in the universe, stealing bad art from overinsured galleries. Performance-wise, Craig Bierko proved once again why he's such an underrated actor. He had that jittery, in-over-his-head energy of a guy who's been telling himself one lie too many and now he's believing his own script. His chemistry with Debra Sandland worked nicely too, especially once they realised their perfect setup was falling apart faster than they could spin it. The murder and insurance fraud twist gave the plot its kick, but the movie never pushed the tension to where it clearly wanted to go. Some moments felt like they were about to escalate into something bigger, especially once Chandler caught wind of their scheme. But then the script eased off instead of going for a proper gut punch. The end result was still entertaining, just a bit too restrained. And speaking of restrained, why did the film spend 80% of its life inside 2 locations, the apartment and art gallery? Talk about low budget, it made the film feel like it was looping. Same walls, same hallways, same lighting. It started to get distracting after a while. So, yeah, mixed feelings, not great, not terrible, just a scrappy little crime thriller with a decent hook and a mild identity crisis. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. If you enjoyed this watch-along and want to see more obscure 80s and 90s movies dug up from the VHS vault, hit that like button, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe so you don't miss the next Lucky Dip. This is Holy Critic, signing out.